football transfer updates. Subscribe now for daily headlines and reliable sports news. AD Tech Sports and News Presence. Hello, dear viewers. We have brought you 24 hours of football transfer news for July 6th, 2017. Subscribe now to get daily news and reliable sports news. AD Tech Sports and News Channel follow the latest football transfer news in 24 hours. When we move to our news, our first news is Rodrygo. Real Madrid are demanding 100 million euros for Rodrygo this summer, according to Cope. Despite the transfer speculation, Globo reports that Rodrygo wants to stay and fight for his place at the Bernabeu. He will only consider leaving if the club directly tells him that he is not part of their future plans. Victor Giocorso. Sporting the Arsenal Giocorso has made it clear to Sporting that Arsenal are his only option, says Fabrizio Romano. The striker has refused to join preseason training in order to push for a move. A 5-year deal has been agreed with Arsenal, and the clubs are continuing negotiations. Morgan Gibbs-White, Nottingham Forest and Tottenham are planning to make a formal complaint against Tottenham, Sky Sports reports. The complaint alleges that the North London club breached the Tappy rules by speaking to the player without their consent. Tottenham have said they have made illegal advances to Gibbs-White without his consent. Legal action is expected to follow as the situation escalates. Christian Romero Tottenham to Atletico Madrid. The transfer of Kurt Romero to Atletico Madrid has been officially called off. Several reports suggest that the two clubs have failed to reach an agreement. Romero will remain with Tottenham next season. Frenkie de Jong. Barcelona are in talks to renew Frenkie de Jong's contract. The Dutch midfielder remains a key part of Xavi's long-term project. According to Spanish sources, the talks are moving in a positive direction. Alvaro Carreras. Benfica to Real Madrid have reached an agreement to sign Alvaro Carreras from Benfica, according to Fabrizio Romano. The player is traveling to Madrid for a medical and final paperwork. The deal is worth 50 million euros in terms of fees. Manchester United have rejected their buyback option. Anthony Elanga, Nottingham Forest and Newcastle have signed Anthony Elanga from Nottingham Forest for a fee of £55 million. The Athletic can confirm. Manager Eddie Howe has identified him as a top target for the transfer window. All terms have been agreed, and the move is now official. Victor Osimhen from Napoli had a €70 million bid rejected by Galatasaray for Victor Osimhen. Sky Italia reports. The club's manager De Laurentiis insists he will guarantee at least €75 million. No deal will be done unless Galatasaray come back with a bank-backed offer. Djordje Petrovic. Chelsea to Bournemouth have agreed a £25 million deal to sign Djordje Petrovic from Chelsea. The goalkeeper is set to undergo a medical in the coming days. Fabrizio Romano says a long-term deal is in place. Ibrahima Konate. Liverpool to Real Madrid are stepping up their efforts to sign Ibrahima Konate. According to L'Asiar, the player has stalled contract talks, meaning Liverpool could consider selling him. Konate's preference is to move to Madrid, and personal terms are not an issue. Alejandro Garnacho. Manchester United Alejandro Garnacho has returned to Manchester United's training camp at Carrington, according to ESPN. He is expected to be part of the club's preseason tour. The club have confirmed that they are fully fit and ready for the new season. Jadon Sancho. Manchester United Juventus have not made any official transfer request for Jadon Sancho. Fabrizio Romano says there are currently no negotiations or agreements in progress. Sancho is still available, but Manchester United are waiting for a firm offer. Jordan Henderson. Ajax to Brentford have signed Jordan Henderson on a 2-year contract. He has completed a medical after leaving Ajax on a free transfer. Henderson will fill the midfield role previously held by Christian Norgard. In other football news, Diogo Jota and Liverpool have reiterated that they will keep Diogo Jota's number 20 shirt. Crystal Palace. UEFA has confirmed that Crystal Palace will not participate in the Europa League next season. The club will instead compete in the UEFA Conference League. This change is due to changes to UEFA's licensing and entry criteria. Stay tuned to AD Tech Sports and News for more verified football transfer news. Subscribe now to get daily news and reliable sports news.